Hup. This way, man. Hup. Hup. Good boys. Alright guys, we're about to start my fabricated step so that the dogs can get in without breaking my back. I used to use these infills there in a step ladder that unfolds, and I've got one of them out here somewhere. Right. What's here? Oh, there he is. There. So I'd open that up fully so it's flat. Put the inserts in and get them to go up into the cab, which was hard work. Morning guys, it's not a very good light because it's not early, but it's very strong in the morning. I'm just going to show you this step that I've made out of alley and the steel frame. So this is what it looks like right now. I haven't put the checker plate in here, and there's no checker plate in this side or the step. So it's still in a temporary sort of situation, I guess, because I've not fully welded the bracketry. And I've designed it so that you can still use the original fire truck step, if you like. So if I ever sell it or anything like that, and no one's interested in this dog type of ramp scenario, they can take it off and still have the original fire truck, as original as it can look. So all I've done is drilled 4 holes in the bottom here, and 4 holes here and here. You can see it from above, I guess. I can't see it because of the light. And what I've used is, let's get you this way, 30 by 30 1.6 SHS gal for the main framework. It goes all the way up there, across there, and across there. And then I've got 2 stanchions that pretty much come from here, go into the original support brackets that were designed for the seat mounts inside. The other one, I don't know what it was designed for, other than perhaps another seat mount of a different description. It's basically blank. You can just about see it. I'll try and feed you in there. So it looks like that. And I've drilled 2 holes, as you can see on the sides, and a bit of SHS. Obviously, it is for the actual seat mount. You can see the bolt there in the center. So as I said, it's only temporary at the moment, but I'm about ready to fully weld it up. You can see the other one there. Similar scenario, but I had to adapt that one because of that wiring and the other bolts, so it's a different method. If I can get you out from there, I'll show you there. That's how I've done that one. And to strengthen it, it's bolted here to a plate there, which is attached to this SHS, and this SHS is bolted to the step, as you can see from underneath. There and there and there. And that's basically it. Then this one comes down here. I've made this bracketry. The idea is you can't just fit it in that top bracket up there and weld this plate. This one can be welded, but this is a capped plate, so I can get it on the step and in that slot without too much hassle. And then this L-shaped part here is mainly to support, the support that holds the whole thing up. So the idea is pull this up like that, This H bracket hangs like this. Put it all the way up and then fold the step that way, like so. And the whole lot goes down. This H piece tucks in underneath like that. Just misses the steps. Goes like so. And folds in on itself like that. And what you end up with is that H bar that you can see there rests there, but because it sits on this steel framework, if I hold it down like this, it stops the whole ladder from moving this way and that way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pin through here about the length of my finger, maybe a bit more, and that's not going to go anywhere because as it pulls this way it wants to go up, the pin will stop it, as you can see, and it won't go any further down because I've designed it to hit the step here and stop. Now the idea behind this is that it just is in from the box width. Look down there, just in line, just in from the box by about 15 mil, and it tucks in nicely with the wheel, just in, but no wider than the whole box, just slightly wider than the cab. And that's basically it. So that's it folded. You won't see any of this because you'll have a checker plate on top. The checker plate just goes on there, you'll miss all that. So that's basically it. To deploy this, just lift it all the way to its extreme, watch the H swing out all the way up, pull the step across, and the steps open, put the H bracket down. It's just a bit off at the moment, and that's it, and it's strong enough to take my weight quite happily. Okay, so that's on. Close up. I'll just tidy it up and white it out at the bottom. And that should all be all three in line, hopefully. Okay. And yeah, onwards and upwards. Back at it. So I've done some more fabricating, and now I've got the first tread plate on, which is 3mm alley. I'm only temporarily ribbing them in, even though I've got all the holes ready. That's the riser, and this is the actual step here, the pivoting step. And then the big one, I'm going to do that when I put it on the truck to see what it looks like, because that's going to have a funny shape to sort of copy the profile of the sort of wheel arch, if you like. So I'll show you that when I put that together. So I'm in the process of just dry riveting I will, at some point, when I put it in permanently, I'm going to put some glue on between the alley, and it saved me painting it and then putting the tread plate on top, blah blah blah. So I'll just Sikaflex it on, rivet it, and then the painting can be done afterwards. Time for a beer. Oh, ladies. There's a bit of toing and froing with this one. You can see the strange sort of wheel arch shape there on the left hand side. So I was sort of back and forth putting this step on and off just to make sure it cleared the stanchions of the ladders. That's why you got those funny U-shaped cutouts at the top as it folded, and able to release the side pivoting step. So it all worked out, and at this stage I was ready to put it together. What I'm doing now is dry fitting all the rivets, so drilling, marking out, then drilling and making sure they're aligning up on the frame underneath. And once I've done that, I'll remove it and probably get rid of all the swarf off the holes, and then get it ready in place to glue it. Yes, that's done. I'm just going to do the side one for now, but this bottom one I'm leaving because I'm going to work out a way of filling that gap where it doesn't interfere with the mechanism. I'm going to do that one. I'm not going to film it now, and get it on the truck before it gets dark. So same thing, glue and rivet, and yeah, Bob's your uncle. This is how I set up, ready to get the dogs out of the cab. We're actually stopped in the car park at Laster's Cave, which is on the Great Central Highway. That's that guy who reckoned he discovered the whole load of gold but never found it again, and unfortunately he perished in the desert there. So this is a good bit of footage showing you how my step and the checker plate is working, and then the aluminium ramp that attaches to that to let the dogs out. The angle, it seems reasonably steep. I guess it looks like almost 45 degrees, but I found the dogs seem to manage it reasonably well. My older dog, the black one, Monty, is 10 and a half. He struggles a little bit because he's got some hip dysplasia, but the younger one, Marley, who is the golden retriever, doesn't do so badly. I'm standing up at this point to get the dogs back into the cab. This is a little break we had at Mount Magnet on the way back from Yulara. And what you're seeing here is I'm about to swap that ramp from the scissor step that goes into the habitation box and just swing it around. And it's really going to be light because it's made of aluminium, but very sturdy. And you can see Marley now just jumping back up there, and little Monty, well, big Monty, doing the same. He struggles a little bit. I have to sort of push him up a little bit, but he gets there okay. And that's basically how I get the boys in and out of the truck. Reasonably simple. Oh, and by the way, the Great Central Highway to Yulara and back to Geraldton will be coming out soon, so make sure you watch out for that one.